Peace to everybody. This is about Michael Jackson's accusers, Robson and Safechuck, likely to get new trials. And as you can see here in the screenshot is Robson and Safechuck. And personally, they don't deserve a new trial because nobody believes them. And for the people who believe that Robson and Safechuck were sexually molested, then y'all are just sick as they are, because Michael Jackson never touched these two gentlemen at all. Never. It was all a lie so they can get attention from everybody. And you know what? It's just sickening how people are getting attention like this by making stuff up that is not true at all. And like I said, personally, Robson and Safechuck do not deserve a new trial whatsoever, because they're all going to get totally busted for lying and everything else. The two men who sued Michael Jackson's estate and were the subject of the gut-wrenching Leaving Neverland documentary are set to get their day in court to press their sexual abuse claims against the singer's estate. So now they want to press their sexual abuse claims against the Jackson's estate. But of course, the Jackson's estate is not going to go for that ever, because Wade Robson and James Safechuck, they lied through their teeth, saying, oh, Michael did this and Michael did that, and it wasn't true. They lied in the one-sided documentary called Leaving Neverland. And of course, nothing was true about them. As you may know, Wade Robson and James Safechuck sued MJ for sexual abuse, but their lawsuits were dismissed in 2017, partly due to the statute of limitations. Both men appealed their rulings, and the cases have been stuck in appellate court until now. So James Safechuck and Wade Robson, they tried to sue this MJ for sexual abuse, but lawsuits were dismissed in 2017 because of the statute of limitations. And the statute of limitations is 8 years. So they ran out of luck with that one. Both men appealed their rulings, and the cases have been stuck in appellate court until now. We've learned the California Court of Appeal just issued a tentative ruling which would overturn the dismissals on grounds a new California law extended statute of limitations for child sexual abuse cases. That means Robson and Safechuck can have their cases heard before a jury. Well, first of all, I wouldn't even let them have their cases heard. I would say, nope, don't want to hear it. But now that they're going to get their day in court, they're going to present their case before a jury. The California Court of Appeal just issued a tentative ruling which would overturn the dismissals on grounds of a new California law extended the statute of limitations for child sexual abuse cases. And personally, the court should have never done that, literally. They should have just left it the way it was, so this way Wade Robson and James Safechuck will never get their day in court. But unfortunately, the court appeal has done so. It's not a done deal, as we said. The ruling is tentative. Oral arguments are set for this week, and the justices could change their minds, but typically the tentative ruling stands. So yeah, the justices could change their minds, but unfortunately, typically the tentative ruling stands. So they extended the statute of limitations, which is a big mistake. And of course, oral arguments are set for this week. Now the MJ estate has a number of other objections to claims, which will be addressed by their trial judge. So the Jackson estate has has a number of other objections to claims. So whatever other claims they are, they object to it. They don't want to hear it. Wade and James' story aired on HBO in January, and their molestation claims sparked a movement to mute Michael Jackson and further tarnished his legacy. Jackson's family called Leaving Neverland an unfair public lynching, and that's what it was. It was unfair public lynching. They tried to mute him, but unfortunately it's not working. They also tried to tarnish his legacy. That's not working. But of course, Wade and James' story aired on HBO in January of this year, and their molestation claims sparked a movement to mute Michael Jackson and further tarnish his legacy, which will never happen because the Jacksons' estate will always have a legacy of Michael Jackson, no matter what. No matter what Wade Robson and James Safechuck say, they're not going to listen to them. I wouldn't even listen to them. I wouldn't even give them a trial that they claim they deserve. We reached out to reps from the MJ estate and reps for the alleged victims. They all had no comments. So the Jackson estate had no comments. They didn't want to answer any questions about anything at all. So they said, nope, no comments. Then as you can see here, here's Michael Jackson from being a young man to up till the day before his death. So, like I said, the Jackson estate, they have no comments whatsoever, so they don't want to make any comments about what is going on because they don't want to keep answering questions here and there and everything else. But like I said, Wade Robson and James Safechuck, they do not deserve a trial at all. They don't deserve this. Leave your comments below. I am out.